Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's day, I am going to talk about um how to deal with an overbearing mother-in-law. Now, I am going to talk about mother-in-law, father-in-law, cousin-in-law, sister and brother-in-law. I'm going to have different videos coming out talking about one of them, okay? But today I'm gonna talk about your mother-in-law who just won't back up, give y'all relationship space. So before we jump straight into this fed first, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to watch my videos. But some of you guys don't have on your notification bell, and I'm trying to think, why not? But make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And you guys go ahead and turn on your notification bell. If you guys want to follow me at any of my social medias, you always know it's going to be in the description box. Lately, I have not been putting it there because when I use my new phone to edit, I don't do all that. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't. But I need to start back. Okay, I'm gonna get better at it. Just give me a couple of days. Okay. Um. But honestly, I did. Okay, before we get started into this video, I'm going to tell you guys a little story about this phone, okay? So this morning, I woke up and I'm not sure when I'm going to put this video out, but it is June the 20th and 2020, and it was like 7:30 in the morning, okay? And you guys, I jumped up out of my sleep because I have to be at work. And it's a great thing I'm working from home today. Um, and I'm trying to bust out these videos so I won't have to um be worried about it when I'm done. So, I didn't hear my alarm clock, so that's why I jumped about my sleep, because my TV automatically is set to come on at 6:30 every morning, because I usually go to the gym early in the mornings anyway. So, which I'm gonna start back, okay? Cause I needs to, because I'm starting to notice some things. But anyways, um, I it's crazy. I didn't hear the alarm, and I'm used to my alarm going off at a certain time, so my body automatically woke me up, and I'm like, what's going on? So I looked at the phone, well, tried to look at the phone, and it was a red light just blinking. That's an indication to let me know either someone texts me or I have a notification from somewhere, okay? So, I'm trying to check the notification, but the thing is, the phone is not coming on. Now, mind you guys, I sleep up under the air, and that's going to come in handy because I call Straight Talk. Yes, I call Straight Talk at 7:30 in the morning, okay? She start asking me weird questions. First, they're gonna ask you for your phone number about 2 or 3 times, which is crazy because if I entered it in before I called you, then why do I have to tell you again what the number is? Okay, that's beside the point. Then I told her who I was, which I feel like I told her that twice. And then we got to the point to where she was trying to tell me, is the phone charged up? Now, the phone is on 100%. And I know when the phone is on 100%, it's going to stop charging, which is amazing because I can't get to the battery because you can't pop the battery out. And by the way, it's a Stylo 5. I always wanted this one when it came out. Now the Stylo 6 is on its way out, and I'm like, why didn't I just wait? But anyways, let me tell you guys this. So, and this is not my first time I don't encounter this situation with this phone, but it surely is going to possibly be the last time. Probably not. But anyways, I want to tell you guys, I woke up this morning and the woman gonna ask me, when I got through answering all the information, trying to get to know my whole universe except for my social security number, she asked me, so do you have air? And I'm like, yes. Why? And then she said, okay, is your phone near the air? And I'm like, ma'am, I sleep under the air conditioner. So my phone is going to be feeling all kind of cold wind. So she said, oh, that's the problem. The phone can't get cold. I'm like, what? And then she said, oh yeah, the phone can't get cold, can't get hot. And I'm like, at this point, I'm on the phone telling this lady, I might, what? This phone is not a human. I might as well feed it and burp it if it's going to be a human. So then she tells me, oh yeah, so I need you to press. She went straight past what I said. And she said it's sensitive, so I need you to use the volume down button and also press the power button at the same time, and hold those buttons until it decides to restart. What you mean when it decides to restart? It don't have a choice if it wants to restart or not. It needs to restart, okay? Because I have things to do, and for me to do those things, I need my phone. And if my phone don't work, how can I work? But anyways, that's beside the point. My phone is on because therefore I wouldn't be recording today. Which is a lie because I have the smaller phone, which I hate that phone now. Because this phone I have to hold with both hands. And the screen is like super big. But the little phone that I did have, the screen was like half this size. And I can hold it with one hand. And I hate that phone. Because for one, I felt like I had to buy a new case for it. But this one, I don't have to because it came with one. But anyways, that's beside the point. This has nothing to do with why what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I just felt like I needed to rant, to tell somebody so somebody can know that Stylo 5 is a great phone, but you also have to treat it like a baby. Besides burping and feeding it, you don't have to do that. So I took well care of that for you. And so yeah. And plus, with this phone, please, you guys, do not put it in the sun because it would not work, okay? You have to let it cool down. You have to let it warm up. You have to do everything to this phone. So I'm just thinking to myself, so when it's cold, what I'm going to do? Because it's already hot. And I messed around and left the phone in the car. And my windows was rolled up. When I got on lunch break, my phone said, I'm not coming on. And it didn't come on. And I didn't call the not State Farm. I didn't call Straight Talk. So then a best friend of mine a coworker of mine told me, just bring it in the building for a couple of minutes and I guarantee you it'll come back on. And you guys, I want to say within 35 minutes my phone was back on. And I'm saying, bro, what? So this morning, I don't know why it surprised me that maybe it got too cold and it's not coming on. You guys, it's been a minute since I had a phone who was very sensitive with the different temperatures, okay? But anyways, I don't want this video to be super long because I'm up here ranting. So let's get straight into it. So if you have that overbearing mother-in-law, talk it out with your mother-in-law. Compromise with her, but do not let her tell you how to raise your children. I hate when you have a mother-in-law who thinks, well, little Jenny needs new shoes. She can't wear those dresses. Why you always have little Jenny in pants? You don't want her in skirts? Like, sit down, woman. Like, I know what I'm doing. So, when it comes to anything else, it's a compromise. But when she step over those boundaries and tell you how to be a mama or a daddy, then, that's when you need to talk to mama and say, listen here. This is my child. It's your grandchild. It's a totally different thing. I'm going to raise my child how I want my child to be raised. If you like it or not. Now, if it comes to which playground she wants your child to play in, I can understand that. That's a compromise. But when she tell you the do's and don'ts to do with your own child, when it comes to raising them, sit down. Take several seats, okay? Um, Sometimes you have to speak to the spouse and let them know, hey, it got to be some boundaries set between me and your mama. Period. I feel like your mom is overstepping. I'm gonna tell you about it. Just like when I hate I'm in a relationship and your parents try to jump in. Baby, this is not a foursome. It's between me and you and whatever problem we have. That's it. It's not me, you, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins. This is a two-way relationship, okay? It's just me and you to the end. Period. Point blank, period. Don't try to tell your mom, well, we're going through this, we're going through that, because I feel like this. If you go out and tell somebody your situation, your problem, they gonna make it their business to make it worse than what it is. Okay? I feel like when I get in a situation like that, I I don't have time for it. Okay? I just don't. Plan an activity for your spouse and their mother, and so they can like have a problem, like a sit down situation. Just let her do her thing, basically, and accept the fact that she'll forever ever find things to pick at you for. Sometimes it's not even the reason she really doing this because she feel like you are taking her son away or you're taking her daughter away, and she want to make sure they are in good hands. Now you could be best of friends with this mama or best of friends with this son, but the thing about it is the mama would never accept you if she didn't accept you when you guys was in a relationship. She would never accept you when you guys are married. I feel like the overbearing part will be 10 times worse when you get married, because sometimes parents just don't know when to back the hell off, okay? And you have to be grown enough and 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 wise enough to understand that your wife probably most likely will have come before your mom at this point because you guys are married. And sometimes people hate getting picked at by people for so long they can't take it, so they just start snapping on 'em. And I feel like when it gets to this point, then that's when you need to like kill them with kindness. You need, when she comes around, you speak, mind your business, and go somewhere else in the house. If you got other things to do your own thing when she comes around. It's the only way you could deal with her being around. If it's the only way, okay? Now, sometimes you like, this is my house. I ain't going no fuck well. Well, don't go nowhere, honey. But then if you can't take it, then don't get mad, okay? Because sometimes you can't take, don't take anything she say, anything she do personally. Just speak, go on by your business. One day she gonna wake up and ask, why he keeps speaking to me, or why she keeps speaking to me, and I'm giving them hell. Why? Because sometimes people are in situations where they really don't care. You get what I'm saying? Like, we passed the point of you telling me what I should and should not do because I'm married now. But sometimes you have to think about that when it comes to your mom. Because sometimes your mom think, oh, she's not my baby anymore, or oh, he's not my son anymore, or oh, she coming in and taking my place. But you have to make that understanding. We both can be in his life, or we both can be in her life, but it has to be an understanding that sometimes you gonna meet, your son is gonna have to step out, or your daughter's gonna have to step out and meet the person that makes them happy. It's ways that a mama can't make her child happy, point blank, period. And it's ways that the significant other can't make the child happy. So at this point, you just have to set boundaries. You have to compromise. You have to have a clear understanding. And you guys, just have a happy life. Don't take everything mother-in-law do personally. Because sometimes she just want a reaction out of you. So she can have an excuse of why y'all should get a divorce, or why y'all should break up. So just don't give her that ammo. And I hope you guys have a happy marriage. And if you guys have stories that you want to tell me about your overbearing mother-in-law, or when you guys had a misunderstanding, you can always put it in the comment section below. And you might be featured in my next video. You never know. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Always remember, if it's the weekend like it is for me, you guys stay out of trouble. Okay? Stay safe. And always remember, treat each other with kindness. And also, if you want to follow all or any of my social medias, it always going to be in the description box. And if you are watching anybody else's video, always remember to check the description box, because you'll never know what's inside. Bye, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Be blessed.